Hey, what's going, y'all? It is yours truly once again. Oftentimes, you'll hear the cliche life is not a sprint, it is a marathon. With that said, there's been a lot of races I've been looking at lately. Yeah, they're still racing despite the times that we live in, especially on the collegiate level. Yes, especially on the collegiate level. Now, in regards to a lot of these long distance races, I've noticed you just tend to get more support for the longer distance racing, whether it's cross country or the 5K, 10K marathon type of thing. You get a lot more support because it's not really in those long distance races about you finishing first. It's just about you finishing. So everybody's rooting you on to finish. And it doesn't even matter if you're from a different school. And in some ways, it doesn't even matter if you're a rival. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if you are like a rival to somebody. They're just going to cheer you on to finish the race. In a sprint, you don't get that because the sprint doesn't last that long. So what gets people going about a sprint is the person that finishes first. I guess the only exception to that is if somebody got hurt and they fell during the sprint. Then, yeah, I could see them cheering you on as you get up, and they want you to finish the race. They'll tell you to get up, get up, get up. You can do it, run to the finish line, But that's usually a rare occurrence. It's rare that you see sprinters fall down while they're racing in a sprint. Very rare. And of course, it's usually due to an injury or if they trip over their spike. Like I said, all these things are rare in the sprinting world, very rare when in regards to a sprint. In a marathon, it's just about you finishing. Those long distance races, people know that, you got the fortitude that a lot of people don't have to even get in those races. So in regards to life, when you look at life, I can see similarities. I can see that, when you look at life, it's like a marathon. When you look at life like a marathon versus a sprint, you're just going to get a lot more people cheering you on because the people that understand the pace you're going with your life, they understand the processes you're taking yourself through, if you will. They're cheering you on every step of the way. They've never doubted you. They've never had bad things to say about you. They know that's your life and you've been maintaining form. Like you do when you're running, you have to maintain your form, your running form, whether it's sprinting or it's jogging in regards to the longer distance races, because basically that's what's going on in the longer distances. You're not sprinting, you're jogging. Now, middle distance is a mixture of sprinting and jogging. Now, mind you, towards the end of every marathon, most of them, you'll see that you might see the runner kind of pick up the pace to have a strong finish. This is usually rare, very rare in marathons because it's a long race. So you're just trying to pace it out. Even if you don't finish strong at the end, you're going to finish, And so that's strong in itself, given that you finished. But usually in the shorter races, especially in regards to distance, like with the middle distance, you usually see more people finish strong at the end, or what they call having a kick at the end. And so a little bit of both with the sprint in the jogging in regards to middle distance. But I say with life, there's no in between. There is no in between. Now, society kind of puts you in this situation where you have to kind of sprint in regards to situations, people setting you up for failure. So you got to hustle and bustle. You got to kind of scramble to get yourself out of bad situations that could have happened. And then you kind of get back to the basis in regards to just keeping your life at a certain pace. But a lot of times life tries to get you to go at a faster pace. A lot of times for no reason. It's just the way this life is set up in many ways, you know. But with that said, I would say it's your life. Keep it at a pace. Don't try to finish the race real quick, because there's a lot of little things that you need to fine tune in regards to your form in this life. And that's why this life is a marathon and not a sprint. And there's no in between, even though in this society, they try to do that with you. And for the most part, if this society has its way, it actually just wants you to sprint. It wants you to burn out. And yeah, pull a muscle, trip over your track spike, fall down, and there's no cheering you on after you fall down. There's no motivating you to get back up. You know? They'll just say another one bites the dust. Signing out.